Yes, sir.
Open that file. Just double click. Let me see your basic troubleshooting skills. This one now. Maximize this. Now here, my PC is here. This is a network, by the way.
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to tell anything if it has VLANs or does not have VLANs and all those information to you. Okay? This is a network you have been told to work. And the user on the PC has reported that he is unable to access a web server 0.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Now you have to figure out without using any features of Cisco Packet Tracer, which means the only access you will have is the command prompt on the PC. The only access you will have is the CLI of the switch. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Go ahead and check now. So what is the first thing you will check?
The IP address.
Go.
Command prompt. IP config. Yes, sir. So this is 1.10, 255 and 1.1 network. And let's see. Config desktop. Command prompt. IP config. 1.100. So they are in the same network. 1.1, 1.10, 100. And command prompt.
How will you test connectivity? Yeah.
192, 168, 100. Yeah.
Now there is another PC on the top. The first thing you have to check is
If
the other
they are
machines
able
on
to-
the switch. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What is the IP config on these ones? Are they able to reach?
192, 168, 1.2. Okay. So ping 192, 168, 1. This is 1.2.
100. 1.100 is the server IP address.
Okay, sir. Ping 192, 168, 1.100. Yeah, this is working, sir. So this IP
Yes.
address 1.2 and this IP address 1.10. Okay. So the switch is working basically, and it's
How did you
not
conclude
forward.
that switch is working before even checking that?
I mean, okay. Maybe the interface is not up, sir. Enable show MAC address table. VLAN 1, VLAN 100. FS 0 by 1, 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3. FS 0 by 1 is up.
Don't use Cisco Packet Tracer features.
Okay, sir.
That won't be there in real time.
Mhm. So here FA0 by 2. So VLAN, there are two VLANs, sir. So first let's see, show VLAN, and here the VLAN 100 and VLAN 200. There are two VLANs here. So FA0 by 3 is part of VLAN 100. FA0 by 4 is part of VLAN 200. And everything else by default belongs to VLAN 1. So let's see. Okay, we need the MAC addresses. Config. By default, FA0 by 6. 0 by 3. So not able to reach that.
You want a hint?
Sir, here I have one question, sir. The switch is, I mean, it's connected with FA0 by 1, the interface. So if I say like, sir, what was the hint, sir, you are saying?
No, you almost were at the answer. I did not even give you a hint now.
Yes, sir, because here this port is connected from FA0 to FA01 on the switch. So if I do which FA0 by 3 is connected to VLAN 100, right? So let's say if I am doing this config T.
No, tell me before you do anything. What do you think the problem is?
I think this interface is not given to a VLAN, sir. Like
FA0 by 1 is not in the right VLAN?
Yes, sir. I think so.
Which VLAN?
It belongs to VLAN 1.
Which VLAN should it belong to, if it has to work?
I think it has to belong to VLAN 100, sir.
Okay, go ahead and add it into the VLAN 100 and check.
Okay, int FA0 by 1, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 100. Exit. VLAN. Yeah, let me check, sir, once. Yes, sir. I think it's working.
Good, very good. Otherwise, the way you could have figured out is open that switch, please.
Yes,
CLI, maximize the screen. Maximize the screen.
Yes, sir.
Scroll up and take me to the first command, very first command you gave. Yes. Scroll down.
Yes, sir. Enable.
No.
Show MAC.
Show MAC address table. So what did you see in the MAC address table? FS0 by 1. You see that port? FS0 by 1 port is a member of
Yes.
VLAN 1. See that?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Whereas FS0 by 2 is a member of VLAN 100. So both are in a different VLANs, correct?
Yes, sir.
So in the first command itself, we were able to find out the difference.
Okay, sir.
Good. Anyway, yeah, always your approach should be start from the layer 1. What
Yes.
is my physical connectivity? What are my physical ports? Are they connected to the appropriate layer 2 broadcast domain or not? And then think about layer 3. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. That's how your approach should be. Very good. All right. One moment. I'll give you another one.
PC 1 user is not able to access web server. PC 1 user. Okay. Desktop. Command prompt. IP config. IP config. 1.2. And this is IP config. 1.2. Under 100. Okay, sir.
So first we have to verify if other people are able to access or not, isn't it?
Yes, sir. So this is for sure. Let me just check anyway. 192.168.1.100. Desktop command prompt. Ping.
Did you check IP config on this one?
I'm sorry. IP config 1.10, 1.2, 1.10, 1.100. Okay. 192.168, 1.100. Okay. So
PC0 is unable to access. PC1 is unable to access.
yes, sir. Ping.
Check other PCs.
And this is 1.2. Yeah, so ping is working between the computers. It's not able to go outside the switch. Okay. So desktop.
I think we did not have any configuration on this one, so it's just a dummy.
Okay, sir. Okay, got it. So now we need to go into switch here. CLI. Enable. Show. MAC address table. Okay, so here this one belongs to 1 and the other two belongs to 100, 100. That's 0 by 1. FA 0 by 1. So there are total of 2 VLANs on this switch. So one, the default one and 100. And there are 2 ports designated for the VLAN, for 0 by 1 and for 0 by 3. Okay.
So where are these FS0 by 1 and 3 connected to? Which PCs are they connected to?
FS0 by 1 and FS0 by 3. 7B53 and
No.
D8. Yes, sir. Tell me.
How would you check that? 7B53 and D880.
Normally, I would check it from the command prompt. D880 here, and this one is 7B53. 7B53.
So if they are able to communicate with each other, which means they are on the same VLAN, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Which now you are not progressed yet. The question is they are not able to communicate to the web server. So what do you have to do?
We just have to see if they're able to communicate with one of these. I mean, the ones on different VLANs. Well,
are you sure the web server is on a different VLAN?
What, sir?
Are you sure that the web server is on a different VLAN? Looking at the IP address of the web server, it looks like it's on a same IP subnet, isn't it?
Yes, yes, sir.
How do you know which VLAN this is web server belongs to? You have to log into the switch to which the web server is hooked up.
Okay, sir. Show VLAN.
Check the VLAN status here.
FA0/2, FA0/4, and 200. VLAN 200 FA0/1 770. Default gateway 100. So, sir, this VLAN, I mean, the server doesn't belong to.
What?
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't belong to any VLAN, right?
How can you say that? I want you to figure out which port it is connected to, without looking at the actual topology. See, looking at the topology, we can say which port it is connected to, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But in real time, you will not be able to see those things, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So how do you figure out which port it is connected to?
So there's only one port active here, FA0/1.
No.
No. How do you? The question is, how do you?
How do you know which port is server connected to? See, you are looking at the MAC address table. How does the MAC address table work? It maintains the MAC entries up to how many seconds? 300 seconds. Maybe the server did not communicate since last 300 seconds. So there is no MAC address learned from the server. These are dynamic entries, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And then?
So,
see, in VLAN 100, you have two ports, FA0/2 and FA0/3. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So, from the server, if you send some message, automatically my switch will learn. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Any frame which is communicating from the server, automatically this switch will learn, and it will update in the MAC address table. Then you will know which port it is connected to. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So go and make some noise on the server then. Go to server.
Ping 192.168.1.2.
Okay, so 1.2 you are trying to reach, so automatically there must be some ARP request which could have been sent out onto
Yes,
the
sir.
switch. Then switch
Mm-hmm.
might have learnt about your MAC address,
Yes, sir.
server's MAC address. So go ahead and quickly check the switch MAC address table now.
Yes, sir. So it is dynamically learned, and yeah, now we know that it belongs to 100. Okay. And the port is FS0/2. Okay, sir, got it.
So now the question is the PCs, the end users, are on the same VLAN as the server is?
They are on the same VLAN, sir. They are on
And
100.
now they are still not able to communicate with each other, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now what is the next step?
So we need to check if this port is no, if they're on the same VLAN, they should be able to communicate.
What is the major component which makes them to communicate with each other? They are on different switches, by the way. Mind that.
Okay. They're on different switches, and so this port needs to be trunk, sir. FA0. What port is this? Okay, you
Good.
said not to look at the port.
Good. Good. Go ahead and check.
INT trunk. And here we can see that port FA0/1 is native
Trunking.
VLAN is 1. Yeah. And here we don't have 100, sir. VLAN allowed is only 200 here. So we need VLAN.
So
Yes,
how would you allow that?
Just command is so FA0/1, right? Okay. So int config t int FA0/1. What is this? Switch port mode trunk switch port trunk VLAN 100. What happened?
You can use iOS help wherever appropriate.
Okay, sir. Switch port trunk question mark allowed. It is set allowed VLAN characteristics and interface. Is in trunking mode. Okay. VLAN question mark no. Be allowed question mark. Yes, VLAN set allowed VLAN interface. Connect VLAN 100. Okay, awesome. That's it. Accept. Show VLAN. Enter. No. Show and trunk. Now only 100 is there, sir. I don't know why 200 is gone. I mean, we should be able to. I think I'll be able to communicate. Let me just see.
See,
we are able to communicate, but I don't know what I did wrong there.
you killed other VLANs, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I think. Yeah. I should have given the range, I guess, there. Allowed.
Go figure out yourself. I'm not going to help you.
So, INT FS0 by, what was this one? Config T INT FS0/1 switch port trunk question mark allowed. Allowed.
No, just one step. Just one step away. That's it. Type allowed.
Yes, sir.
Allowed.
Allowed.
VLAN. There is no range there allowed, isn't it? You just have VLAN. Space.
Yeah, 100 and
No, not 100.
okay.
Question mark over there.
Okay.
Put a question mark.
Oh,
You see,
got it, sir.
you got a lot of other options as well. So there is.
Size.
You see something called add. Add 200. Enter.
Okay, sir. Exit. Show INT trunk. Yeah. Okay, sir. Got it. 100, 200.
Fixed it.
But there should be one also, right, sir? I mean, one is a
Native VLAN.
native VLAN, right? I don't know. I should have put all there. Okay. Let me just go back again. And config t int a0 by 1. Switch port trunk allowed VLAN all except switch no show int trunk. Yeah. Whew. Okay, sir.
Good job, Gautam.
Thank you, sir.
You were asking for it. Troubleshooting. I gave you.
Yes, sir. I really liked it.
Good. So I'll keep giving you these things often, but it only depends on how fast you will be able to learn things
Yes, sir.
and minimize the command mistakes. Know which command to use at which prompt.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, sometimes we have to be on toes in production networks. Sometimes we often get P1, P2 issues. Yeah. So priority 1, priority 2, or even complete business is down. Some server is inaccessible. Yeah, nobody is able to reach that server. So you are the only person who has to help. You are the only one on the team. Everyone is on shifts. What would you do? So these troubleshooting skills will help you
Okay, sir.
to grow up. Most of the times you may land a job at layer 1, level 1 engineer, but if you show your troubleshooting skills like this, then definitely they will ask you to do more, and very easily you'll get promoted to layer 2 or level 2. Excellent. Then we'll stop it here for today.